Today in Map Podcast Episode 2, me and my friend Bruno interviewed Anthony. Not just Anthony Hasbun, the best soccer player in all Shelton Academy. But before we get to that, let's first hear a word from our sponsors. Name Design. Wait, do you like music? Do you like clothes? Well, I got the perfect thing for you. Let me introduce you to namedesigns.myshopify.com. The name might be a little wonky, but don't be fooled. It is great clothes, great material, and I would bet 100% that there is some albums that you might have listened to. They got things like Igor, Blonde. They got things like that. This is a well, I don't know what to say. It's just a good shirt. You can see me here playing some little cheeky footy, some little cheeky footy, putting the Jubilani in the back of the net like I'm Lampard. Those who know. Anyways, now let's just enjoy the little podcast with Anthony Hasbun. Sportsmanship, teamwork. This is the basic necessities of any sport. Right here, my name is Jose Romano.
And I'm Bruno Andere.
And today we have the best soccer player Shelton has ever seen. U15 U.S. soccer team.
The freshman phenom.
Anthony Hasbun.
Thank you guys for having me on here. It's really an honor. And yeah.
It's an honor to have you here. Before we say anything, Anthony, how much goals have you scored this season?
Probably like 6, 7.
Alright, before we get to the nitty gritty, I want to ask you this. Congratulations on being selected for the U15 U.S. soccer team. And I want to ask you, what comes with that?
So thank you again for congratulating me. And I don't know, I think I get a lot more exposure for being invited to that. And as you know, I'm one of the only players on there that's not MLS Next, so you know it really helps me a lot to get into an MLS Next team.
Yeah, and with the U.S. soccer team, how does the sportsmanship team come with it?
So everyone there, we all respect each other. You know. So basically, all the players there, we respect each other. And we know that we all deserve it, so we treat each other with a lot of respect, and we just try to help each other out so we can all perform well.
That's great to hear. Another question off topic. In a 1v1, you and Daniel Moses, who wins?
You and
I'm taking Anthony Hasbun.
I'm taking Anthony Hasbun too.
Respectfully, I'm taking myself.
Yeah.
That's great. That's good. It's true. It really is.
Yeah.
What else do we talk about here?
Right, positive.
So tell us, Anthony, how does it feel to be selected as a captain of the Shelton Saints soccer team in only your first year of high school?
Yeah, so I feel great. I feel honored because you don't usually see a freshman become captain. And I think it just shows like my resilience and my leadership on the pitch.
How do you show this said leadership on the pitch?
You know, communicating with my teammates, sometimes solving their problems, you know, if you know what I mean.
Some examples? Or?
You know, maybe if they make a mistake, I can fix it. You know,
like
things
example,
like that. Yeah.
He missed a shot.
Yeah, but I can just put it back in.
So you had to take the penalty for it.
Yeah.
Because he had already missed.
So, Anthony, I gotta ask you this question. I've been dying to know. In the U.S. So, Anthony, I've been dying to know. In the U.S. soccer team, for you guys to help with the sportsmanship, do you guys play? Now, Anthony, in the U.S. 15 ECRL team, if someone gets a red, how does the sportsmanship of the team help that player?
Yeah, so that actually happens a lot in my team, and I usually have a conversation with the player that gets the red, and you know I talk to them and teach them that that's not what sportsmanship is all about, and that if they want to become a leader one day, that kind of thing.
Yeah.
So from playing sports and playing soccer, and your role with leadership and sportsmanship, how has that translated and helped you in your everyday life?
Yeah, so it helps me in my everyday life because it teaches me to treat people with respect, and even if I don't like something, you know, like treat them with respect, and everything will be fine.
So sounds great.
So Anthony, what is your dream club that you want to play for?
My dream club is probably Barcelona. I know that sounds kind of crazy, but you know, they're my favorite club. So yeah, that's my dream club that I would want to join in the future.
So Anthony, what is your dream club that you want to play for?
So my dream club is Barcelona, since they're my favorite club ever since a little kid, and yeah, I would like to join them in the future. Remember the name, Anthony Hasbun.
So Anthony, thank you for joining us. It's a pleasure having you.
Thank you, man. Well, thank you guys for having me, and yeah, guys, I really appreciate it. I really appreciate it.
Okay, no, let's rewind for a minute. Let's rewind. The podcast is ending, right? We see this, and then everyone's just clapping, right? We can just see Fern happy as ever, very adorable. Then we have Juan D also happy as ever. But then no. Let's take a look at this. Let's take a look at this guy. Just this guy. Look how tough he thinks he is. He's waving no. Like he thinks he's so tough. He thinks he's so cool. Right? He's just like no. He thinks he's so tough, huh? So let that be a lesson. Who would you rather be? You know? Would you rather be Fern, which looks happy, and like look at that. Look at his happy face. He's just happy to be there. Juan D's also happy to be there. Or do you want to be this wannabe tough guy waving no? Like, you know, that's just a life lesson. All right? So if I were you, I would be a Fern type of person. All right? So yeah, goodbye now.